Greeting, it's February 19th. Father Ryan and I are here for our midweek check-in, and of course this past weekend was CDA Sunday, so you heard the why CDA, and hopefully from the video and from our explanation you know why that's important, the Charity and Development Appeal in the Diocese of Phoenix. So thank you for your generosity, thanks for your prayers and consideration. But what we want to talk about today is really what the gospel was on, was the Beatitudes. And, you know, that was a sermon on the plain that Jesus gave to his disciples, so those who were following him, kind of shifting a little bit of their thought so that they understood that true happiness or true being blessed was being in a right relationship with God, being connected to him. So whether we're happy or sad, whether we're rich or poor, whatever's going on, isn't dependent on the external things in life, but rather that we're at peace in heart with the Lord and in right relationship. And that can carry us in many different ways. So, Father Ryan, you had an interesting point about the Beatitudes you said with the kids I thought was fun. Tell them what you said.
Well, yeah, I just said that the Beatitudes as Christians, they should be our attitude. They should be our attitude. Are we striving to be poor in spirit? Are we striving to be meek? Are we striving for righteousness? Everything that Jesus was talking about for the sake, as Father is saying, of being at peace with him in our hearts, you know, whether rich or poor, in good times and in bad. And so if they are our attitude, then that is how we find peace in him, and just relying on him to provide us with everything that we need at those difficult moments in time.
Yeah. Kind of Jesus should be our attitude.
Exactly.
The way of Jesus to be our attitude.
Exactly.
So kind of think of that this week. Is Jesus your attitude? His kindness, his love, his mercy, his forgiveness. You know, the other thing that stood out for me this weekend was Jeremiah. And it ties in well with this being a year of hope, because Jeremiah says, "Blessed is the one who trusts in the Lord, whose hope is in the Lord." So as long as we're hoping in the Lord, blessings will come to us, you know, and really kind of putting our life in perspective in that way. So anyway, just the Beatitudes, really an opportunity for us as Christians to embrace life in that beautiful and unique way of what true happiness is. Father Ryan, you're giving a class this weekend. It's your continued series. Why don't you tell the people a little bit about the Strength for the Journey course this week?
Absolutely, and it's a topic that I myself find very, very exciting. We're going to be talking about the messianic expectations and the prophecies. So all of the expectations revealed throughout the Old Testament, a lot of the prophecies, especially during what's called the Second Temple period after the Israelites returned from the Babylonian exile. And so we're just going to be talking a little bit more about the sections in the Old Testament, mainly a lot of particular passages in the Old Testament that reveal and describe what the coming of the Messiah will look like.
Yeah, Father Ryan does really good with that. You know, it's that history, especially when you go to Jerusalem and see all of that, how important it is, but then to try to understand, you know, that whole temple covenant and the themes of the Old Testament that really are unfolded in Christ is important. So, you know, we're people of the head, people of the heart, so we got to form our intellect and our mind, and it's going to draw us deeper into the heart, and Jesus can touch us there. So we encourage you, you can get to that class. If not, go on to Formed. Continue to form yourself. So if you haven't signed up for Formed, get on there. How to Lent is something that we're going to be promoting and pushing over the next few weeks as well, and that will help us during our journey in Lent and kind of renew ourselves during Lent and then preparing for Easter. So God bless. Have a great day. We're out in the beautiful desert. We kind of took a little hike up to the north side of the property so you could see the beautiful mountains, but enjoy your day. Enjoy the beauty of the sunshine and the warm weather right now. God bless you, and we will see you this Sunday.
Yes, and for all of you who will be attending the class, I'll see you on Saturday, and it'll be from 10 a.m. to 12 noon in the upstairs classroom in the Parochial. So we'll see you then. God bless everyone.
Blessings.